For some reason, my iPhone is not playing nice with my MacBook. And this happens almost every time I go to do a video lately. I don't know what's going on. But let's start again. I'm here. It's Judy Clock, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Middletown, Virginia, coming to you today for another live video. And it's going to be a quick one because I am still working on my swaps for OnStage. I leave a week from tonight. Next Thursday morning, I'll be hopping on the plane to Houston for like 3 days of fun and crafting and complete and total craziness. And I can't wait. We'll get a sneak peek at the new in colors. We'll see the new catalog. So I'm really excited. And if you're in my VIP group, my VIP community, you'll get to see some behind the scenes excitement because I'll be doing some live videos throughout the conference to my VIP community. So hopefully you're there and you'll get to see all the fun. But I need this. I'm ready to just go and just have fun and relax and just really get my cup filled because these conventions are just, you can't describe. You have to experience them. I never understood it when my upline would come back and tell me about it until I went. It's definitely something you need to experience. But anyway, I digress. So tonight we're going to be working with the Excellent Eggs bundle. It's got the stamp set and the matching dies. So it's got the 2 egg stamps, that cute little bunny, a couple of sentiments. The dies have 3 sizes of the eggs. Now this is a really big one. Okay, so it's really even bigger than the stamped images. But you have these other 2 that will do stamped images. You've got this other little tiny one that will cut out a really pretty and intricate egg. Then you've got the little bunny. He matches the stamped bunny. And then you've got a couple of other designs. You've got the little scalloped edge. You've got a rounded edge. And we have zigzag. And I don't know where that die went to. I was just using it. But it's a zigzag die. So I don't know where the die went. I got to find it. But it'll cut out the zigzag shape. So that's what the dies are. So there are a total of 8 dies. 8 dies in there. So 4 eggs, the bunny, and then 3. Oh, here it is. Here's the rickrack, zigzag, rickrack, whatever you want to call it. But there's that other die that I was looking for. So those are the 8 dies. So let's take a look at tonight's project. Like I said, it's just a simple stamping card because I am sort of in the middle of still doing swaps for OnStage. My daughter's coming by tomorrow because we're going to have to finish up the wedding invitations for her college roommate. So just so much going on. I had to drop some balls. So the second card today was the ball that got dropped because it'll bounce. But I love this. I'm using the Light and Airy Designer Series paper, which is in the annual catalog, not to be confused with the Celebration Flight and Airy. That was a special. And we just made a really simple Easter card, but really that little coloring is kind of just what makes it a little bit extra. All right, so let's go ahead and get started again. This is fairly simple. So we've got our Lemon Lolly card base. This was 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2. I have 2 pieces of basic white that are 4 by 5 1/4. And these are, one's going to go on the inside, one's going to go on the front. And then we've got a piece of that Designer Series paper that is 2 by 4, 2 by 4, 2 inches by 4 inches. Okay, so that is our little piece of paper that's going to go there. And then, of course, we've got our sheer ribbon, the combo pack, and we're going to be using that Lemon Lolly ribbon. All right, let's go ahead. Let's stamp our inside because that's fairly straightforward. So we're going to use our Memento Tuxedo Black, and we are going to stamp Happy Easter. Okay. And then we're just going to stamp that little bunny because he's so cute. So for those of you that might have seen, we were fostering a little puppy, and tonight she went to her forever home. So we're wishing little Harley have a very happy life in her new forever family. So that's where my husband was. So it's been a day. It's been a week. You know, it started with my dishwasher going out this week, and then just, you know, dealing with getting rid of not rid of it, but I mean, you know, finalizing the adoption and working with the rescue agency to make sure that, you know, all the ducks were in a row and she was ready to go and the people were ready to accept her. It's been a busy week. And of course, I'm still working on swaps for OnStage. Got to do my pillow gifts for my roomies. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on, but that's okay. That's good, right? Those are good problems to have. Busy is good. All right, so we're just going to put that in there. Now we're going to go here and we're going to work on our front. I can't even think today. So I'm just going to lay my DSP right there for now. I don't necessarily want to attach it right now, but I do kind of want to get a feel for where that will be so I can work on stamping my egg. So I'm just going to stamp, and actually I'm going to move this really out of the way because I make a mess. I'm going to take my ink pad and I'm actually going to stamp it on my stamp. Okay, sometimes when you have a big stamp and this has kind of got a small surface, it's easier to just do this and make sure you get good coverage. Close that up. All right, now we're ready to stamp. I just kind of like stamping this off at a little angle. Okay, there we go. And the last thing we're going to stamp is our thinking of you. Okay, and again, our tuxedo black. Okay, I haven't even put my stamps on, my labels on these stamps yet. That's how new. It just came in on Tuesday, but I couldn't wait to play with it. All right. So now before we finish up, we're going to do a little bit of coloring. And I pulled in our Stampin' Write markers, and these are the subtles. These are all from the subtle family. We have Lemon Lolly, we have Fresh Freesia, we have Bubble Bath, and we have Pool Party. I always want to call this one Bubble Gum. I don't know why, but it's Bubble Bath. So then again, I just started coloring. So I think I used the brush tip. Okay. And I'm just going to add some color to wherever I want. And I'm not going to color the whole thing because I kind of liked having a little bit of white showing through. That's just a personal choice. Again, when you make your cards, you can do whatever you want. So who's with me tonight? Who's watching? Let me know if you're here, if you're watching on the replay. I like to see where everybody's coming from. One day I hope that we can get all 50 states coming in. Let's do some bubble bath. Let's see. Let's do that here. And again, this is just, I like coloring. I don't like fussy cutting, but I do like coloring. And you could use your Stampin' Write marker. Your Stampin' Blends if you wanted to. I just grabbed the Stampin' Write markers tonight. I just figured it was quick and easy. You could use watercolor pencils and a blender pen. I mean, you could really use anything you want. You could use the ink refills and the again, a blender pen. It's your choice. We don't really dictate how you got to color, but I like these. And I kind of wanted to stay in the subtles family. I don't know, for me, Easter, spring is all about pastels. It's not really about those bold, bright colors or the muted colors. It's more about the soft, spring-like colors. Again, just my little 2 cents for what it's worth. That's what I kind of like to see. So that's what I wanted to do. All right. So nobody's chiming in. Nobody's letting me know where they're watching from. That's fine. Guess my best. How was your weather today? It started out a little dreary, but then it turned really nice. It was sunny. It was like in the high 60s, well, mid to high 60s. The sun was shining. I'm like, I am ready for spring. Who else is ready for spring? If you are ready for spring, go ahead and let me know, because I am. I know some people were saying, oh, there's going to be that, mid-March winter storm, and nope, I hope not. I want nice, warm, spring-like weather. That's what I want. All right, we're going to add a little fresh freesia. I'm going to add these 2 little dots up here. And then we're just going to go down here. We're going to add some fresh freesia. Okay. I know it's kind of boring watching me color. I get it. I'm trying to go fast. But since we're only doing one card tonight, I figured we could take a little bit longer on our one card. And this is just, it's so pretty. I like decorating Easter. My kids are all grown, so we don't really get to decorate Easter eggs anymore. So I think this is as close as I'm going to come to decorating Easter eggs today, is coloring in these few that I make. Who sends Easter cards? You send a lot of Easter cards, one Easter card, no Easter cards? Let me know. How many do you send? I only send a few, maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6. You know, my mother-in-law, my sisters, you know, a couple of friends, but it's not a big card sending holiday like Christmas is. But I think it's always nice to get like a handwritten card or note in the mail as opposed to bills or junk mail. Sometimes I don't even go to my mailbox because I look, you know, with UPS, you can do the like informed delivery and it will tell you what's coming, you know, to your mailbox that day. So sometimes if it's all just junk mail, I don't even like walk down to the mailbox to get it. I'm like, I'll go tomorrow. Because, you know, we're on like a rural delivery route. So our mailbox is at the end of our extremely long driveway. So unless there is some urgent need for me to go to the mailbox, I go like maybe every other day, especially if there's only like one piece of junk mail in there. Now, before I forget, because I always forget to do this, and I don't know where my yellow ribbon just went to. I literally just had that yellow ribbon. Okay, raise your hand if you are subjected to the little gremlins that run around your workshop and move things that you just had that you swear were within arm's reach. And nope, that's not it. I thought it was on the floor, but nope. All right, well, we'll just use pink. There's no reason why we can't use the pink ribbon. That will work. So before I put this on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some adhesive to the back. Okay, and I'm also going to trim that DSP. That was not on there very straight. Let me see. At least I found my scissors. But yeah, there's a little gremlin that lives in my workshop, and it usually, you know, comes when I'm working, and I just had something, literally just had it. And then the gremlin just comes and moves it. So I don't know if you have that in your craft area, but that little gremlin is alive and well here in Middletown. My friend Claudette on the West Coast in LA also has the gremlin. We joke that it teleports from coast to coast, and when he's not at her house, he's at my house. So Claudette, if you're watching, the gremlin's at my house today, so you're good. I'm going to send him back to the West Coast in a little bit. All right, there we go. I'm going to take another little piece of our pink. I'm just going to tie it in a knot. Okay, now I did this. For some reason, I can only tie it like one way. Isn't that weird? Like you just get used to one thing, and if it's reversed, you're like, I can't do it in reverse. I have to do it the way I know how to do it. Okay, gonna just trim that up. And then we'll add some of these rainbow dots just to zhuzh it up a little bit. And since we're using the pink ribbon, let's go ahead and use our pink dots. Okay, so let's put one there. Let's put one over here. And then put one over here. And then maybe we'll put another one over here. Okay. And that is our first, well, our only card for tonight, because I'm going to get back to making swaps. What do you think, folks? Would this be a good swap? Would you like to get this if you were at OnStage and get this as a swap? I mean, it's pretty easy and went together pretty quick. I think this might be a swap card. All right, that's it. Thanks so much for being here tonight. If you are watching on replay, please go ahead and let me know that you are watching on replay. Again, if you want some sneak peeks and behind the scenes from OnStage, please make sure that you have joined my Crafty Stampers VIP community on Facebook. I'll put a link down below probably tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. When I go upstairs, I'm probably going to crash and burn. But I will put that link in there, and then you can join us and come check out all the fun from OnStage. Not sure if there will be a video next week. If I can tape it beforehand, I will. If not, it will be the live from Houston and OnStage. That's it, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy stamping. Bye now.